Section 5.3 continued. We got
For the
cut
third
off.
time.
So we just have a little bit left. Bear with us, and we'll get through this.
Yeah, it shouldn't take very long.
Okay, valence electrons. These are electrons in the outermost orbitals, so normally those in the highest principal energy level. They're shown in the noble gas notation and electron dot structures. So I would memorize the valence electrons. Okay, in your first group, these are going to have one valence electron. Second group is going to have two valence electrons. Skip this part right here for now. Okay, when you get to boron, they're all going to have three valence electrons, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
So we max out at 8, can't have any more valence electrons than 8. This is really easy stuff.
So memorize those 1 through 8, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, electron dot structures. These consist of an element symbol, and they're surrounded by dots, so representing the valence electrons. They're called the Lewis dot diagrams because a scientist named Lewis came up with this. So if you look at oxygen
Has 8 electrons. 8 electrons total. However, when you are looking in the column what group it's in group 16. Drop the tens value and you're left with 6. So you're going to have 6 valence electrons in that outermost orbit. So you need to draw 6 valence electrons. How do we do that?
Okay, so start from the top here. You're going to draw 1 dot and go, we both go clockwise. So start from the top and go clockwise and continue around. So fill in 1 per side, 4, go to the top, 5, and to the side, 6.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know where the mouse was, so I hope I followed the dots. Let's practice. Sulfur. Let's do it.
So we're going to use the chemical symbol of S. Sulfur is in group 16.
I gotta flip this over.
Okay.
Okay, we're back.
Um,
Okay, keep talking. I got
Okay. Sulfur is in group 16.
Mhm.
We're going to drop that tens value. We're left with 6 valence electrons that we're
Okay.
going to be in the outermost energy level.
it. Sure.
So we have to write the symbol of S,
Yes.
and we're going to do our dots.
Yeah,
1. You're going to have to make those bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now Mrs. Kelly does hers as singles. I do mine just a little bit differently. I pair my first two at the top,
Okay.
and then I go single, 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 single to pair them up. But I'll show you that in class. Calcium.
Okay.
Calcium has 20 electrons, but don't get confused with that.
Right.
You're not drawing 20 dots. You only ever draw 8 dots. So calcium is in group 2. That means it only has 2 valence electrons, 2 electrons in the outside circle.
2 valence electrons.
There we go. And calcium is Ca.
Okay, so I start from the top. I draw 1 up here, and I draw 1 over here. Is that how you would draw it?
Nope, I draw 2 at the top.
Oh, you do.
But that's okay.
Okay.
That's
well,
what makes us different.
there are different ways to draw these. So it could be that, or it could be 2 dots at the top.
Yep, and I'll tell you why in class.
Okay.
Oh,
The
what
next
is all
one,
this?
we've got an electron configuration here. We know it goes through 3p6. Okay, we're in the 4th energy level, so you're looking for 4p4.
So I'm going to know my p's, and I'm going to count to the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 means that I'm selenium. So I'm going to write Se.
Okay, another way you could do this also, count up all of your superscripts, okay, to find how many electrons you have. That will be the same as your atomic number.
Yep. Se is also in group 16. You picked a lot of 16 groups.
I sure did.
I know.
Sorry.
Group 16, so we're going to still have 6 electrons on this one as well.
Okay.
1, 2,
So I'm
3,
going to do it my way.
4,
Tandra will do it her way.
6. And that's fine.
Okay?
Ready.
Okay, recap. First section, we talked about frequency, wavelength, and energy. You need to be able to use those equations that we gave you, Planck's constant.
On your cheat sheet, just know how to plug and chug.
You're right over there. Know your be familiar with the electromagnetic spectrum. That's also on your cheat sheet. The order of the electromagnetic spectrum is on there. Know your energy levels. So N can be 1 through 7. Know your sublevels, S, P, D, and F. Know that S has 1 orbital, P has 3, D has 5, F has 7. Know the maximum amount of electrons per energy level and the sublevels. Okay, so 2, 8, 18, 32.
You do a little dance.
Do the dance. And you need to be able to do an electron configuration for any element and know what we're talking about. So if we say electron configuration notation, we mean the really long one. Okay, you write out everything. Noble gas, you're going to do the noble gas in brackets and then the shortened version. Orbital diagrams, that's where you write like 2s in one line, and then the arrows. Electron dot structures, that's where you have the symbol and maximum 8 dots around it.
All right.
Okay, that is chapter 5. We'll see you in class.
Yay.